Hello, okay, welcome back to a tutorial. Welcome back to a calligraphy. Fuck, this is so bad. Hello, welcome back to another tutorial, or your first tutorial. Anyways, today we'll just be learning some basics about linking letters. For most people who are watching this, you might already know how to link letters, but for those who don't, this is just a quick guide. Okay, grab your pencil or pen. I would be using this pen today. It's a Noodler's Conrad. What's it? Noodler's Conrad Emeralds on the Sun with Deeming Shimmertastic Sparkling Shadows ink. Yep. Now, the first thing you need to know about linking letters is basically you need to practice the tails of each letter. So what do I mean by the tails? Okay, here's a good example. So let's say you're writing the letter hello, the word hello. So you write it, like this. Just ignore how my pen is railroading here. So this is just a very basic, quick letter word hello. And so what the tails are is the tails of the word are these two bits that start the letter and they end the letter. So the tails for E would be like that. So this is tail 1, that's tail 2. The tail for L would be this. So as you know, you could probably already form this L perfectly because we have been learning it. But here are the tails of L. So in regular print, when you write a word, when you write hello, you write it like this, right? So that's why a lot of people might have trouble because the tails are not clearly, pronounced in this word, in each letter. So the tail is there and there. So the tail will always be at the start of the first tail will always be at the start, obviously, and always end. So each letter must always start and end in one stroke. You do not need, so if you're doing it right, you never need to lift your pen. So let's do the letter G. Now the tail might be a little hard to find here, but as you can see, this would be the first tail. Sorry, this is the first tail, obviously. Then is this the second tail? Because then you'd have to, no, it loops around there, and there's the second tail. Okay, so practice basically. So what you have to do, what I want you to do basically is to practice combining two letters at a time, and just combining any two random letters at a time, and practicing that. Now here are some tricky letters. For the letter I, where the tails is this? Is that the tail? Is that the tail? Where's the tail? Okay, so for the letter I, there are a few different ways. So for some printed letters that don't convert into cursive well, what we have is what it's called a different variation of the letter. So for the letter I, it can always be written as this. Then the tail, the first tail would be, then the second tail would be that. It looks like an L. However, you can also write it this, like that. And then that would be the first tail, and that would be the second tail. So just practice combining two lowercase letters together because they're a little easier. For those who are trying to do Z, it looks like this. So each cursive letter will always have a pronounced tail. So yeah, keep combining these letters together. Let's try O and B. Okay, let's try Q and F. Yeah. So do this for 1 or 2 pages, just so you can get the hang of combining letters together, and then try perhaps when you finish like one page of combining 2 letters, or maybe even half a page of that, try combining 3 letters. So let's do ABC. Now it is okay to lift your pen off the paper. The only reason I say not to is because for those of you who haven't practiced as much, it just might be easier to keep connecting the letter if you don't lift your hand off the paper. Now write your letters slowly and make sure that all the connections, they're smooth, they're graceful, and they look nice. So yeah, so this is just for lowercase letters. Easier, obviously. In the next video, we will cover capitals. Thank you.